Sam, earlier this month you revealed details of the breakdown in relationships between Jamarra ugle-hagan and key Western Bulldogs officials, and tonight as we introduce Tom Morris, that rift appears to have even widened.
Yeah, the rift is an interesting word, Damo. Certainly they remain a long way apart, the Western Bulldogs, Jamarra ugle-hagan. And what I can tell you tonight is it revolves almost entirely around social media. Now, the Western Bulldogs don't particularly have a huge issue with Jamarra ugle-hagan going to the NBL last Wednesday, going to the NRL on Thursday, or even not going to the AFL on Friday. These flexible arrangements are in place for trainings, for games, and for other parts of Jamarra ugle-hagan's life. But their main issue with Jamarra ugle-hagan is the fact that he's posting on Instagram at all these events that he's at, and yet not going to the football. He posted at the basketball, he posted at the rugby league, and he was even posting at the pub on Friday night instead of being at the centenary game. Why is he not at the football, you might ask? The reason is because he has a level of anxiety that's attached to going to a football game with a big crowd and lots of Western Bulldogs footballers around. The other element here, of course, is when he's going to be back playing and when he's going to go to a game again. And the people I speak to today around Jamarra ugle-hagan, they can't confirm if he will be at Carlton versus the Western Bulldogs on Friday night or when he'll be playing again. And the last element here, which I think is really important, there's a lot of people around Jamarra ugle-hagan that are really trying to help him, from the club, from his own personal circles, and there's a wide-held belief now, and there's a real sense, Sam, that Jamarra needs to help himself, and it needs to be soon, or his career might peter out and he might be in another club next year. But it all revolves tonight around social media, and he's been advised by those close to him to stop posting, or at least limit his posting, so as not to tell the world that he's not a professional footballer in the way he once was.
So who's told him that, Tom? People high up at the club?
People high up everywhere. People close to him from the management side and people at the club. They've spoken to him, he understands that, and it's their hope, and this is all around him, that he won't be posting on social media as much going forward, given what we've seen the last week.
So, Jimmy, you were part of a famously strong culture for a long time at the Cats. I know you don't have all the details, but I just wonder, you're a teammate of his, you're a Marcus Bontempelli. What are you saying to him? Because this situation it seems like it is evolving to a point where they're drifting so far apart. Can they get back on the same page?
Yeah, you hope so for him and for Jamarra as a person, and we've got to deal with that firstly. But my concern is, as Tom touched on, there's only so much you can help people. They've got to actually come and want to be helped as well. So the only question I'd be asking is, who is in his corner? Like, who are the people who are guiding him through? And if it's not Marcus Bontempelli, who are the people who he trusts and who people think will steer him in the right direction?
Tom, do you think he'll ever play another game for the Western Bulldogs?
I think it's looking less and less likely. I'm looking forward to asking Luke Beveridge this tomorrow, but there's a real level of doubt as to whether he'll play again this year. Then will he be at the club next year? I'd be more likely than not that he'll be elsewhere.
So, Tom, is he maintaining his training? So, say the midpoint of the year, he feels in a great space to come back and play. Is he maintaining his training sessions at the Bulldogs, or have they said maintain your training outside?
No, he's welcome at the club whenever he wants. He's welcome to come to games whenever he wants. The flexibility is afforded to him because they understand this is a complex situation that isn't linear, and he is struggling, and as a result, he might not be able to make every club engagement that he otherwise would.
Fascinating story, Tom. You've been right across it, and you will be part of the panel. Luke Beveridge, the Western Bulldogs coach, live 8:30 on Footy Classified on Gem tomorrow night. Thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.